welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be a fun idea to paint on a massive board and on a scale that I've never painted before. So we've been redecorating some rooms in the house as well as redecorating the bathroom, and my dad came across some MDF board that he didn't want anymore. So I stole that MDF board and decided to paint on it. I've never painted on anything this long before. I've always kind of worked on like normal size canvases, and that's about it. I haven't really worked on anything too big before, but this is big for me and I wanted to give it a go. I was scrolling on Pinterest to try and find something to paint, and I came across this and I want to paint this. It has a lot of elements to it. It has flowers, which I love to paint and I'm also quite good at painting. And it has a face, which I'm not so good at painting. So it kind of covers all elements that I'm good and not good at. I want to kind of practice on painting portraits. Not the best at it, but I can do them. So I thought it would be a fun idea to do that. I'm really sweaty. I don't know why. It's not even that hot today, but I'm just really sweaty. So if I seem like worn out in this video, I apologise. I also have no makeup on because I can't be bothered and I don't feel like wearing any. Let me just show you the scale of how big this board is. This is how big the board is. Here's one end. Oh my god. And here's the other end. I don't know if this is in frame, but this is how big it is, and I want to paint on it. And this photo that I'm copying is literally like almost a perfect replica because that's like an elongated piece. I think it'll look really cool. And also I didn't notice, but the background on the painting is actually MDF. Well, it looks MDF anyway. So without further ado, let's just get started. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did draw the face off camera. I just didn't know how long it was going to take. It didn't actually take that long, but yeah, I just wanted to speed the process up. So here's how the face looks. I'm kind of happy with it, but there's something about it that I'm just like, oh, don't know if it looks like it. But I guess once I start painting, it will form naturally. I've literally had to move my chair over here because of how long this board is. Okay, so I have the reference photo here. I don't actually know who originally painted this. So whoever originally painted this, I give credit to you, it is beautiful. So I have come to believe that this is going to take up a lot of paint. I have a massive palette that I just bought recently, and I have quite a bit of paint. I'm going to use all of my small paints first and then move on to my big paints. White is going to be a big factor in this. White is a big factor in any painting, so I'll be surprised if I don't use a whole tube on this. So the shades that I'm using, if any of you are wondering, are yellow ochre, orange, vermilion, deep red, rose, and another yellow ochre. I might use other paints throughout the whole thing, but for now, these are the ones that I'm just going to use. I also have my brushes here. I have quite a wide variety of them, and then also a paint pot. So let's start quite a bit of white, so let's just do that much for now. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get a snack before I start because I'm hungry already. Painting actually takes a lot of energy. It uses up a lot of mental energy and physical energy. So I'm gonna go get a snack. I'll be back in a minute. My dog very conveniently picked the exact place that I need to be, but it's fine, I'm gonna let him off. Whenever I'm doing anything, he likes to be either on top of what I'm doing, like he laid on my drawing earlier, or he will just be right next to me. I think it's adorable. Okay, let's start. I've got the water ready. Okay, let's start painting. I've just realised that I should probably paint the base of it white, so then the colours become more pigmented. Otherwise I'm just going to be going in with this colour for like 5 layers.
It's a weird
just went out and bought Mackie D's, and I have the new Filet-O-Fish burger. Didn't know it was called that. I have had it before. It's actually really nice. I was shocked. And I've also got some fries and a Coke. So I'm gonna eat that and then get back to painting. I just finished having my lunch. So in terms of progress, I've done the forehead up to about the cheekbones at the moment. And the skin tone of the painting is so hard. Like I usually don't struggle with skin tone, but show like the shadowing and that, it's quite challenging. It's a bit hard. But yeah, that is the dealio at the moment. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's just continue.
It's better for me, better for me, better for you, better for you. If we just do what we came to, separately, it's better for me, better for me, definitely.
Okay guys, I actually think after about 2 hours of working on the skin that I finally got a skin match. I genuinely think I've matched it all as exact as I possibly can. I did turn the camera off because it was just taking too long and I didn't want like half of this video just of me painting her skin. This is as good as I've gotten it, so I'm not going to touch this anymore. My legs are absolutely killing me. I'm so uncomfortable. My back is killing me. Anyway, one thing that I've been using to help me get the highlights is actually using the water that I've been cleaning my brushes with. It's actually helping because it kind of removes some of the pigment from the previous paint and it just kind of lightens up the area. So that's been helping a lot. I tried lying down to see if it's more comfortable, but it's not. It's worse. It's fine. We've almost done the face. I just need to do the lips, brows, eyeliner and neck, and then we can move on to the fun. Oh, and the ear.
Was a cold day that I was born. Wish that I wasn't quite so torn, but it's better for me, better for me, better for you, better for you. If we just do what we came to, separately, it's better.
It's 5:43 p.m. I don't know what time I started this. I definitely think I've been at this for a good 3-4 hours, something like that. Here's how she's looking. I think she's looking really good, not gonna lie. Quite happy with how she's turned out so far. There's a few like proportional incorrections. Like here, the bridge of her nose meant to be closer to her eye. Her lip was supposed to be a little bit pointier, but that's pretty much it. Oh, and the eyebrow. It's not meant to be that defined. Actually quite long. It doesn't look too out of place, does it? Does the brow look weird? I don't know. What I need to do now is the ear and the neck, and then we can start moving on to the fun dripping side of it. This is the dealio and the setup. But looking at my last video where I painted Fine Line by Harry Styles, a lot of you guys loved that. It did quite well. And my art videos don't usually get as many views as some of my other videos. Still post them anyway because I enjoy filming them. But yeah, you all really like that one. So let me know if you have any other requests of particular art you want me to film. Okay, this is as cute as this hair's gonna get. I can't do it anymore. I try and be all cute and all that, but it just doesn't work. Okay, let's just get back to completing this. Oh my god, that looks good. Like from, oh wow, I just forgot my painting looked like. Wow. Oh, I'm happy. Ooh. Okay, let's continue.
Ryan Little.
So here is the face done. I do need to add like a few extra details, but we are pretty much onto the dripping side of it. So as you can see, I've used the rest of the board as like my workspace for everything. Made fake little drip points, so whenever it comes to making the paint drip, I have specific places and where they'll just naturally fall. And I'm not going to paint the roses yet until the paint has dripped, because then I want to be able to draw the roses on the end of the drips to make it look all connected. Right now though, it's all just about figuring out how to do the drip effect, because this is a heavy board, you know, it is heavy, and I don't know whether to mix acrylic and water together and make it drip, but I don't know if it'll be as pigmented. I could do watercolor, but no, the thing is MDF absorbs water quite a bit. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to mix acrylic and water together, but make sure there's more acrylic in there than water, so the water doesn't seep through. So when the water dries, there'll be the colour left behind. That is what I'm hoping to happen. What can I use to drip the water? Oh, I've mentioned this before, but my granddad is an artist and he gave me some pipettes that he never used. So I can use some pipettes, bringing me back to science. But I can use some pipettes and suck the paint up and drip it. And then I can hold the board up whilst I've got like bags at the bottom so it doesn't get my floor ruined. Yes, okay, that is what we're going to do. I think I'm going to use this pot, which is actually a plant pot. I'm going to mix the paint each time for that shade. I'll mix the acrylic colour that I want and water together, and then use a pipette to get it from here onto the board, because I don't know how much of the colour I'm going to need, and I think I'm going to go over twice on each pump just so it's pigmented when it dries. I think that is the game plan. Okay, I found some more Tupperware if I do need it. Right, now it's time to lay something on the floor so I don't get it dirty. So in terms of floor protection, I have two options. I have multiple pieces of paper and Marvel wrapping paper, which I'm not going to use again. Okay, I guess I won't be using the Marvel wallpaper. The thing is though, the paper's going to be fine, because at the end of the day it's water and the acrylics mixed with the water. It's not going to be strong, so it can easily come off the wood. It's fine. Okay, so here's the first colour. I'm just getting like the lumps out in that. But I think this is on a good path. I think we are onto something. I feel like this will work. I actually feel like this will work. I might need to make a little bit more though. I don't think that's enough. Okay, pipette. Wait, no. Should I do it now? Wait, should I lean it? Hold on. Hi, so I'm currently editing this. Please ignore my hair. I just got out the shower anyway. This was very good positioning, you know, like a good frame and that. But when I watched the clips back, I didn't realise that half of my head was cut off. It's going to be kind of annoying to some of you, I apologise, but there's too much information and too much going on within this to cut it out. So yeah, just deal with my half cut head. The painting's like the main thing anyway, so I don't really need to focus on my face. But yeah, I just thought I'd warn you. It's because I film with my phone and it's a lot harder to see where you're aiming it because I film on my back camera. So yeah, and because this hasn't got a viewfinder, I don't know what it's necessarily filming. Literally every video that I film is literally just a guessing game. Sometimes I use my mirror, but anyway, that's the end of that story. Continue watching, hope you're enjoying it. Back to the video. Look at this genius setup. Look at that. I was like, I'm gonna hold it in front of the camera when I can just lean it against here. Okay, here we go. First drip, in case you want the satisfaction. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That is so pigmented. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is good. Okay, something good. Okay. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool already. Oh my god. I'm so chuffed with this. Some of them are like missing it, which isn't helping. I've seen people do this with like hair dryers and that, but this is so much easier. If you ever want to do the dripping thing, just buy pipettes. When I had the idea of painting this, I was like, oh, I'm just going to paint it, but then I'm going to throw it away after. But I want to keep this. Like, I didn't think it was going to turn out this good. I just wanted to paint. I've got nowhere to put it in my room. My room is full to the max. Now we're going to do hot pink.
Me and my boo, boom, shining.
paints that I'm going to use, I'm going to be using light green, dark green, brown, white, black, and also scarlet for the roses. I actually think there's a bit of yellow in there. Yeah, I need a bit of yellow. Okay, let's start.
Ryan Little.
So it is the next day. It is currently 10:44 in the morning. This day is the final day of me completing this painting. I'm gonna continue doing the flowers. I'm so tired, I don't know why. My body was killing me last night because of me literally sitting on the ground all day. When I went to bed last night, I was like trying to think if there was anything I could improve on this. Here, look. Like when the hair falls, it falls into the drip. And I haven't done that, I've just kind of feathered it out. So I'm going to connect them to drips to make it look a bit more neat. I'm going to go back to the big palette today. All we need for today is really not much. All we need is a pink colour. In this case I'm using rose. And some white, really. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it should be done by today. So let's start. It is done. I finally finished this. I'm so happy with it. This has taken me about 2 days to complete. Can't actually, no, it's taken me less than that. If I put all the hours together, I think I completed this in less than 24 hours. I didn't think I would have finished this as quickly as I did. Like when I first initially started this, like with the skin is what took the longest. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be working on this for like the next 3-4 days. Okay, so let's talk about the struggles of this first. The skin. The skin is what took the longest. If anything angered me, it was the skin. It was tedious, the colours were mismatching, and I was looking back at some of the clips that I took, and like her cheek, I literally made it like a hot pink. Like, I'm so glad I changed it, because yesterday it didn't look that pink, but then on the footage it looked really pink, so I don't really know. I love the dripping effect. I love how it turned out. Let me move you guys down a bit. I love how the dripping let's just ignore the bin. I'm so happy with how the dripping effect turned out. I didn't think it would look as good as it did, and I'm so happy I had those pipettes, because if I didn't have the pipettes, I don't think it would have turned out as nice as this. Here are the flowers. I really like how the flowers turned out. The flowers were actually really easy to do. Literally all I did was I started off with a white blob, and then you would have seen in the footage, then I added like light pink strokes around the white blob. In the original, some of the drips were actually the colours of the flowers, but I didn't do that. I connected like this flower to like a blue drip, this one to a purple drip. I was thinking of adding like purple within the flowers, but then I tried it on this one and it didn't look that good. The original plan for this was I was going to paint on it and then we're just going to throw it away, but I don't want to throw this away because I'm really happy with this. This is the biggest piece that I've ever worked on, and I'm just really happy with it, and I don't want to get rid of it. I need to find a place to put it though, because there's literally no wall space in my room. But yeah, that is my painting. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. I am going to be filming a Q&A soon because I just reached 400 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. So if you have any questions you'd like to ask me, it can be anything, comment them down below and I will happily answer them. Feel free to leave any video ideas in the comments for me to film next time. And that is all I have to say. Yes, thank you all so much for watching. Toodles!